If your intimate partner ever tells you that he's going to kill you, believe it. One of the most dangerous things that can happen to a woman is when she finally is finished with him and she's moving on and she's leaving for good, and this time he knows it. Leave. Take your children, go to a woman's shelter in another state if you have to. Don't worry about materialistic things. They are not as important as your life and your children's life. Leave as fast as you can. If you have to, get police escorted into the home to get what you need. And leave. Plan a safety net weeks if you can beforehand. But get away. Get away. Her Facebook page dated September 30th, 2022 read, quote, "Don't underestimate me. I am a Hudson. We are born strong, but I also know when to play weak, and it saved my life. I was smart enough to get myself out of that situation alive," end quote. She was referring to an incident on September 28th, 2022. Her husband, Adam Benefield, had physically attacked her, but she had managed to call the police. But by the time the police arrived, Adam was gone. Of course, she was told that if he came back to call the police again, and he would come back, Keaira would go to court and obtain a restraining order. She would later post on her social media page a violent assault from her husband. It was horrible, and she captioned it, "This is what this man does to me." He hit her, he punched her, he kicked her, he even grabbed knives and box cutters in Keaira's house, and he threatened to kill her with them. Keaira's sister-in-law, who just so happens to be Adam's sister, Rachel, arrived to the house, according to the New York Post. Adam wouldn't let her in, but he told her that Keaira wouldn't leave the house alive. And Adam's sister did call the police. And during that time, he even attempted to sexually assault Keaira during that video by ripping her pants off. He was jealous, obsessive, extremely controlling over Keaira. After police had become aware of that video, they would arrest Adam on October 4th, and he was charged with various accounts, such as 4th-degree criminal mischief, 1 count of menacing, 2nd-degree harassment, and 2nd-degree unlawful imprisonment. But those charges were not going to keep Adam in jail forever. He was actually released within hours on his own reconnaissance. And he was very angry, and his anger was towards Keaira. It's not a cliche. She loved him, and she thought that she could probably change him in the past, accepting his apologies over and over again. And this was before they were wed. Was she making a mistake? People who loved Keaira, they did not want her to marry Adam. In the past, Adam had an ex-girlfriend that he had held at gunpoint inside a vehicle, threatening to kill her, another abusive relationship he was in. And he served 15 years for that crime and was released in 2015. 6 years before he would marry Keaira. After Adam was released for that physical violence against his wife, he would go to her, and she was scared. She told the police that she was scared. She felt that she was going to die. She was so afraid by what her ex-husband was capable of. She wore a bulletproof vest on her way that morning to take her children to school. But he knew her routine very well. He would crash his SUV into her car and get out and shoot her. And he would shoot her right there in front of Keaira's 9 and 5-year-old daughter and their 6-month-old son. that was in the back seat. Keaira died, and he fled. He was found and caught on October 12th. Justice for Keaira Hudson, and my condolence to everybody that loved and cared for Keaira. If you are in an abusive relationship, get help as soon as possible. Make your way out of this relationship. Too many women are losing their lives by men that they were once in love with.